Welcome to the Parent Pathways podcast from Trinity Episcopal School in Richmond, Virginia. In each short podcast, a faculty or staff member will answer parents' most asked questions, tell you a little bit about themselves, and share what they love about being a part of the Trinity community. I'm your host, Betsy Reid. All right, welcome. I am here with a man with many names. We call him Torey Burston, Mr. Burston, TB, and we got TB ski every single day.
That's
I'm here
me.
with Torey Burston. He's also a man with many jobs around campus. He works with admissions. You're going to see him on tours. He works with the basketball program as the JV basketball coach, student conduct, and really he's in charge of student life at Trinity. So we're here today to talk a little bit about student life with TB ski.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about your role as someone who works on student life every single day. You're with the kids all the time.
All the time, and I love it. It doesn't feel like a job to me.
Yeah.
I get to wake up and do what I love doing every single day, and that's kind of just helping your babies feel safe, be engaged, have fun all in the process, and helping them discover their path, whatever that may be. So that's some of everything from walking with them to class, sitting in the commons with them, and just doing little things with them, playing games and everything like that.
How do you see kids grow from when they get here? You mentioned little babies, 8th and 9th graders, to getting to be a senior. What are the ways that you get excited to see them grow and in their involvement in school?
Well, I work really closely with the 8th graders in Titan Prep and when I first started here. And so to see them kind of shy, more on the timid side, to being the leaders, joining SGA, running clubs, to see that growth in them is an amazing thing to see.
Yeah, it's always fun to see everybody out here during Discovery. Kids are doing all kinds of things, and you see it all. Your office is in the senior commons, but you're out and about all day. So what are kids doing? I mean, kids may come home every day and be like, I didn't do anything today, but that's not true.
That's definitely not true.
They're busy all day. So what are you seeing kids doing during Discovery?
So some of the things I'm seeing, you'll see the girls, they're doing research online for college decor. They're playing games. The guys are on their side playing Uno. I brought Bop It to school, so we did like a Bop It tournament to see how many times we can go through consecutively without messing up. So some of everything. It's a game that I don't know if you've heard about called Imposter. That I love playing. I go to the academic building in the Commons, play there. I play with the seniors and Dawson's, and so you have you can have up to 30 people in a circle, and it's on the app on your phone, and you push your name, and it shows whether you're the imposter or not. And so if you're not the imposter, they give you a word, and so you have to say a bunch of different clues. And the person who kind of is off-brand or don't say the word that everyone else has, you kind of try to guess who the imposter is in the circle.
Okay.
And we play that so much. It's so fun.
I think it's interesting to look around, and I think a lot of parents get concerned about kids on their phones and phone use. I mean, of course, at Trinity we don't have any phones during instructional time, but during their free time they're using them together. I mean, Pinterest, they're pinning their things for their dorm. They've got their games going on together. So I always think that's kind of cool to point out, is that phones are also used as sort of a social engine between kids. A lot of kids are going to clubs during Discovery. Tell me more about clubs. You and Mr. Williamson kind of manage. We have almost 40 clubs at Trinity. So what are some ones that have been kind of exciting this year, particularly?
So natural forensics has been one. They're really up and going. They're doing something every week. D&D club, they're playing different board games, different video games, and everything like that. Fashion club, they meet and do different fashion inspos. I love fashion. I love getting dressed every day and wearing something different. So it's a plethora of different clubs that meet. Pickleball's hot right now, so they meet every other Thursday with Charlotte Morris leading that and just having pickleball tournaments. So they're active. They're doing things.
Miss Morris is serious about pickleball too. She's in there. I've never seen a ref so intense as when she was reffing the pickleball game during Spirit Week.
Yes.
Boys volleyball is new this year.
That is
exciting. They're intense.
They just had their first match this past week, and it was actually like a good showing. Like some students went to go support that, so that's so cool to see.
Yeah. You've done a bunch of other things we did a line dancing day. You brought your skills to the masses. We probably had 200 people in there doing line dancing.
We did. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Some of them were some dances that I've learned that I had to learn on the fly. We did 3 different kinds of from different genres. So, and we let some of the students lead some of the ones that I didn't know much. Cotton Eye Joe, I definitely didn't know that I got twisted up. So it was super fun, and just different ways to bring the community together.
Yeah, we had some 9th graders out there leading the line dancing. That
We
was pretty
did.
cool.
It was cool to see the community from all assets. Like it was underclassmen, 8th graders, shy guys, a lot of teachers, people that might be too cool. They were out there dancing. So it was cool to see some football people out there, field hockey, some of everyone. So it was cool.
All right, we're bringing back the line dancing. We are having a winter dance for the first time in a long time. We've got some really good student leaders this year who are pushing, having something to do with the whole community during the winter. So that information is going to be out soon. The kids are announcing it. Very excited about that. We'll do some more line dancing.
I'm ready. My boots are on the ground.
All right, so what advice do you have for someone, though, who maybe doesn't go to these club meetings or maybe hasn't really reached out to get too involved in Trinity and maybe sort of hesitant? What advice do you have for those kids?
I would say utilize us, utilize faculty, Mr. Williams and myself. I'd love to go to a club with you just to see what it's about, and just put yourself out there. It's a lot of things when I was here as a student that I wish I jumped into, and I don't want you to feel that. So I would just say put yourself out there to do something new, for sure.
Also, I think kids, if you just get with one other person and go to the club meeting, or just find a friend, and you're not going by yourself, but those are announced every single day in morning meeting. There's all kinds of ways to get involved. We just had a wild math competition yesterday, the math escape room. There were like 50 kids doing that.
Yes.
A lot of stuff going on. So this week in advisory, we asked students, the advisors asked students, what's something you want to achieve this semester for yourself? We had some really good answers from kids with that question. But what is something, just thinking about a new year, what's something you would like to see our students achieve this year?
That's a great question. It's a couple of things. I would love to see at least every student join one club, just to try it out. And you don't have to go to it every single time, but just putting yourself out there to go do something new, I think it's more positive than negative in doing that. So I would love to see all of our students achieve the goal of at least joining one club.
Okay, and we have a winter club fair coming up next week. And that is different from the first. We have one in the right at the beginning of the school year where kids kind of just sign up and they get on the list. This club fair is indoors. They have people actually demonstrating some of the things they've been doing. They have the art club out there drawing stuff. They'll probably have the volleyball team, the pickleball, where you just kind of get a chance to sample it and see it in action, see what kids are involved. So excited to be a part of that. And achieving that goal, get involved.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, TB, you're a lot of fun to work with. We spent the summer traveling Greece and Italy, the two of us, on a bus, on a plane, trains, taxis. We did it all. We've gotten to know each other really well. And everybody should get to know TB. He's our student engagement man of the day. And enjoyed talking to you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thanks.